All right, so this is for spring 2023. And like I said before, oh, actually, sorry, let's wait for other participants to join. People didn't join the room yet. Oh, I believe we can start. Okay. Okay, so let me get started. So our president, Dr. In-Chi Wang, he's currently working as our specialist in our clinic, and he is also founder and the president of the UWM. And this is our admissions team. So Viviana and Sharon and me are the admissions team. So as a new student, if you have any questions about admission requirements and documents and the process and how course transfers and things like that, please contact us. And after you join the class, after you join the school, and then starting the second semester, then you will contact the academics team. But to contact admissions team, you can email us admissions@uewm.edu. And this is our academic team. So Clark Harris, he's our academic dean. And Dr. Bay, she is our vice president of academic team. And Karina is representative, who will be a go-to person for you to ask questions and to get information about our school and classes. Okay. So our school is accredited by BPPE. To do business and to open a school, we should be accredited by Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education. And ACOM is Accreditation Commission for Acupuncture and Herbal Medicine. So this is a national accrediting agency throughout the U.S. And so any credits they receive from any ACOM accredited TCM school are transferable to any other accredited TCM school nationwide. And graduates from these schools are eligible to apply for licensure in any state. And to practice and to teach in California, we should be accredited by California Acupuncture Board. And NCCAOM is a National Certification Commission of Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. So NCCAOM is the organizing body that issues national exam and certification for acupuncturists. And we also issue I-20 for international students, so they can get F1 visa. And we also offer federal financial aid, and we can help you assist to get that as well. So this is a map of our current state licensure requirements. So if you take a look at the California is, but sorry, you don't see this? Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, sorry about this. We need to join the room. Sorry about this. Let me go back to the previous slide. So this is our accreditation agencies that we got full approval and accreditation from these bodies, from these organizations. And this is a map for state licensure requirements. So to practice in California, you need to take California license exam. But if you want to practice in other states, the blue states, it requires NCCOM certification. NCCOM certification does not require you to take the exam, but you just get certification from them. If you get a certification from NCCAOM, then you can practice in those states. And the kind of like dark blue states, it's a state, those are the states that require use NCCUM exams. So certification and exams are different. Certification is just certification. It's not a license. But but for NCCUM test exams, once you take it, then you get a license. So that's the difference between those countries. Those states. And but for the gray states, those are the states that with a No Acupuncture Practice Act. So and then California has our own license exam. The difference between NCCUM test and California license exam test is NCCUM test covers more herbal formulas than California test. So California currently there are about 80 herbal formula questions, and national ones there are about 160 questions 160 formulas for NCCUM test. So that's the difference between CALE, we call it CALE for California test, and NCCUM test. So our currently acupuncturists, there are around 40,000 licensed acupuncturists in the USA. And according to Bureau of Labor, acupuncturists earn about $75,000 per year. And Kaiser Permanente, $57 per hour. So average salary in the US is $35 per hour. But then this is just average. So depending on your practice and your experiences, you can definitely gain more. And the sky's the limit, because depending on your business skills and depending on the demand, the number changes dramatically. And these major university hospitals, they offer acupuncture services. Stanford and Yale, UCSF, UCLA, Johns Hopkins, and Harvard, they all offer acupuncture services. And this tells us that acupuncture services is helping the patients, is currently helping the patients in the mainstream medicine field as well. So 4 in 10 adults in the US are using alternative medicine, according to the National Institute of Health. And so Affordable Care Act, Section 2706 says, insurance companies shall not discriminate against any state licensed health provider. So what that means is a licensed acupuncturist, they can treat a patient and they can be reimbursed the same as medical doctors. And they're considered primary care physician. So they don't have to go to they don't have to be referred to us. Our school offers programs like Master of Science in Traditional Chinese Medicine and non-degree earning credits, non-degree credits, and then Tai Chi, Baduanjin, Qigong workshop, auditing classes, and continuing education classes for those who already got the license. So if you take non-degree classes, then you're not pursuing a degree, but you can use your credits to transfer to other school if you move to other states, and things like that that's for the non-degree program. So this is basically the big picture of what will happen. So we are acupuncture school and we teach acupuncture, Chinese herbal medicine, tuina, cupping, gua sha, qigong, and tai chi, Western biomedicine as well. And to apply, you will need 2-year college units. So it's going to be 60 semester units and 90 quarter units, and GPA 2.0 or above. So after you finish our program in 3 years, then you can get your master's degree, and you can open your own private practice, or you can work in hospital or medical center, or you can teach TCM. And after 1 or 2 years, you can earn a doctorate degree. So this is more like geared towards like research and writing the paper. So it's more academic doctorate program. So you can be advanced TCM professor, or you can be TCM specialist, or you can conduct more research on TCM. Currently, there is a lot of research that's being done, and it can be found in NIH website on how acupuncturists can help the patients. So this is our general example curriculum. So as you can see, we have three years. This is a 3 years program. and there are 3 semesters. So some students take full-time, some students take part-time classes. So you can choose how many classes you'd like to take per semester, depending on your schedule and your availability. And if you take a look at the bottom of the present slide, there are, this is a basic science courses. There are 7 basic science courses, and these courses, you can transfer those credits from, if you already took those, then you can transfer those credits to our school. And for basic science courses, there are 19 units that's required. And for MSTCM theory classes, there are 123 units, and clinical training is 32 units. So this is our curriculum pathway. If you see the top row, those are the acupuncture class path basically. So acupuncture 1, after you take acupuncture 1, then the arrow points to acupuncture 2. That means you need acupuncture 1 to take acupuncture 2. So that's how it goes. But then between acupuncture 3 and 4, there are arrows that go. There's an arrow that goes both ways. In that case, you can take you can take it both at the same time, or you can take it in either order. And the plus sign also tells us that you can take it together as well. So once you took acupuncture 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second row, TCM Foundation 1, 2, and TCM Diagnosis 1, 2, then the arrow that goes right here, this means that you need to take both classes to register acupuncture 5 class. So that's important. And if you took herbology 1, 2, and then formulas 1, 2, then you can, if you took diagnosis 2 and or formulas 2, then you can take these courses that's in the box. And we also have human anatomy classes, physiology class. So basically you have to finish all the classes that's in this pathway. And we have clinic courses, clinic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But before you move on to from clinic 1 to 2, there's an entrance exam. So we require you to, so the exams will cover like herbs and acupuncture points. So because this is the time when you enter the actual clinic environment. And then so that's why we require students to be to make sure to be prepared for the clinic experience. And then for the CNT stands for clean needle technique. And what we do here is that you learn how to manage or how to handle the needles in the clinical setting. So we want to make sure that you know how to prepare like things that you need to prepare to help the patients, to treat the patients. So there's a CNT test. And then before you move on to clinic 3, you have to complete all basic science courses. And before you go to clinic 4, there's community service requirement. And before you go on to clinic 5, we have comprehensive exam. So comprehensive exam is actually an exam that covers everything that you've learned so far, to make sure that you remember those. And if you go all the way up to 6, 7, 8, so once you took final review class, and then clinic 7, then you're gonna take comprehensive 2 exam. So this is gonna be your graduation exam basically. And this exam is gonna be very similar to license exam. So this will help you prepare for the exam too. And basic science courses, if you took those classes from your previous college, you need to submit course transfer form in the first semester, and so that you can you don't have to take it again. For course transfer for basic science courses, it's free, but for other TCM courses, per course, you'll be charged $30 per course to transfer those credits. And the class at the bottom here, those are the classes with the no prerequisites. So these are the classes you can take as a new student. And you're going to see these classes with 3 stars on the class schedules. So if you see classes with 3 stars, that means you can take it as a first-time student. So there's nutrition, Tai Chi, Tuina, medical ethics, and other basic, no prerequisite classes here. And you will also learn how to manage your practice, how to manage your clinic in practice management classes. So all these courses will help you become a successful acupuncturist. And yeah. Yes.
The basic science courses,
Mhm.
if we haven't done that
in your previous college,
previous
yeah,
college,
then you can take it here.
Oh, here you go.
Yes, yes. So our professors are very experienced. They have decades of experience as professors and practitioners. So Professor Rui Li, Li Zhang, Xinquan Tai, Cozy Wan, and Li Wang, they are all current practitioners, and they're also professors. So, but you will meet them in Chinese program. So we have Chinese program and English program. So in Chinese program, these 5 professors will, and more, will be your professors. And our professors are, yeah, go ahead. Oh, there is they're in both languages, so you can choose one. Yes.
So every semester you take 6 or 7 together.
Yeah, to finish in 3 years. Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes. How many board questions? I don't know exactly how many there are for each. So there are different sections: herbology section, acupuncture section, biomedicine section, or law section. So I don't know exactly how many there are, but I can look it up and I can give you the answer. Oh, you mean board exam? How many hours is the exam? It's about 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
The basic science classes.
Yeah.
If we do that at like another school,
it can be transferred. Yes.
You can take it at any school.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. And if you join the programs, professors is just, what I would suggest is that pick their brains, like ask questions whenever you have a question, just like you guys do. Raise your hands and answer questions, because they'll be happy to answer those questions.
How many patients require graduate?
Oh, it's 350 patients. Oh, sorry, 50 new patients, and then 350 treatments. So we're going to cover that in our slides soon.
So
yeah.
We cannot find anyone outside. How can we get this information?
Oh, we have our clinic. So in our clinic, patients come in.
So
yeah.
If I don't know anybody outside, I still put it practice in the school provide patient. Right?
Yes, exactly. And you can also bring your own patients too in our clinic. Yes. And so these professors are in our English programs. So Shinkan Dai, I'm also a student here too, but I learned herbology from him, and he's good. I've learned so far. I learned a lot from him. And Shanshan Li, she teaches acupuncture 1 and 2, and she is a great professor too. She's super knowledgeable. She answers every question that I have. So yes. And then Kiba, he's also our professor, and Lillian Winters, he was previous medical doctors before, and he currently teaches Western medicine in our school. He's also super knowledgeable as well. They're all very smart, and they're all very passionate to answer questions and help the students learn.
This school, using a limited license.
Mhm.
For something like that.
Yeah, it's possible someone can, yeah, it's possible.
How
But-
much is it?
The rate? Are you talking about license exam? Oh, license exam, our current exam passing rate is around 80%. So I would say that if I strongly recommend students to pass a test the first time that you try. Because if you don't, then it's difficult once you let's say did not pass for the first time, it's getting more difficult. So we have final review classes and comprehensive exams are for that, for you to prepare for the license exam. So study really hard, and also when you take classes, make notes or flashcards, because you're going to use those knowledge for your license, information for your license. So like make flashcards or whatever notes that you're going to use for your license exam. Yeah, and that way you don't have to cram everything in a short amount of time.
In case you fail,
Mhm.
there's like how many exams you can take later? Is there any limitation that?
Limitations as to how many times you can take. I'm not so sure about that. That's a good question. Let me actually write it down, and then I will get back to you on it. Times.
It's harder if you don't pass the first time, so they give you like a harder test.
No, that's not what it is. It's just like like those I guess students' capacity. I'm talking about students' capacity to pass.
Remember the knowledge.
Yeah, remember the knowledge, and yeah, that's yeah. Thanks for asking that question. And our classes are currently offered online, and some classes are offered on campus. So it's kind of hybrid. So, and then as our MSCCM student or non-degree student, you will get your UWM email account. It's G Suite, and you can access Drive, and you can, what I do is I save all my homeworks in Google Drive. So it's helpful. And then Moodle account will be given to you as well. Moodle is our learning management platform. So this is where you can find syllabus and like quizzes and materials that your teacher wants you to have. But audit students cannot have those. Our school has a library, so I strongly recommend that you visit our library, because there are all different kinds of books: herbology, acupuncture, Western medicine books. So there is a Korean book, Chinese book, English books. So, and then there are so many interesting books that are here for you to become better practitioners. So before you purchase it, if you want to like just look around and see what books might help you, definitely visit the library. Our school has more than 20 years of history. So our alumni, we have many alumni, and we are connected on WeChat. So we have excellent networking, and they will help you. Like some alumni, they want to hire assistant acupuncturist. Like they want to hire somebody who can help them. So excellent networking is one of the benefits. And they also give job recommendations. So that's why it's really helpful. And as a student, you will get a discount in your treatment. So for the first treatment, it's free, and subsequent treatments, it's going to be 50% discount. So I strongly recommend new students or any students of our school to get the treatment. And the reason why is because you need to feel what it's like to improve your health, what it's like to improve your own health. And by doing so, you learn better somehow because you actually experienced it, and you're now actually in a clinical setting, and like imagine, oh, I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
So for this
Mhm. Oh, interns. So our interns will give you that treatment. In our interns doing it. Yes, students doing it. But we assign a supervisor for those interns. So what they do is that they diagnose you, and then they let supervisor know. Supervisor are the specialist, and they know how they guide them basically. So they supervise them. So you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. This is an actual clinic.
So
Uh-huh.
we will find let's say I have an income for 380% patient.
Oh, 350 treatments. Mm-hmm.
But we will find outside some friends compared to need to pay.
Yes, they need to pay.
Before they don't, I think before I came here before it was like here.
Oh, for the first time or the second time?
No, I think I don't know. I only came here once or twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for the first time it's free. There's a for the first time it's free. And yes. Yeah. Cause we are using clinics, acupuncture needles and all those equipments, and we're using space. So that's why there is a pay. Yeah. So it's an actual clinic. So it's $35 for interns, and then $120 for a specialist. Yeah, between 120 and 160. And our school also offers free Wi-Fi on campus, and password is campus Wi-Fi. And you can choose, there are many different many different IDs, but you can choose any. Password is is same for everything. And we offer free parking, and there's ample parking spots around the campus. So yes. So this is our exam pass rate. So as you can see, our tuition is low, 51,294. And our exam pass rate is high. It's above 80, and on average. So you get the most bang for the buck. So compared to other colleges. And this is our theory course price and clinic course price. So this graph shows that how much cost, and this is our exam pass rate for, oh sorry, tuition rate. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's installment options, and you can pay at once per semester. Pay once per semester. Oh, it's actually they pay every semester. So you apply, let's say you enroll classes, let's say you enroll 12 classes, then the price will be different compared to, let's say you enroll like 10 classes, 10 units, then the price will be different. So we're going to issue invoice. We're going to email you the invoice each semester. Yeah, if you finish in 3 years, that's going to be 9 semesters. Yeah. Around each semester, around 4,000-ish, about that much. Yeah. If you take 12 units per semester, that's like 3,000 per semester. So then why enroll at UWM? We are dedicated to quality of educations. So our professors are experienced, and they're from the mainland China. So they will teach you the mainland, like mainland, can I say, Chinese medicine knowledge. And as I don't know if you watched the video, but as one of the students who was on the video said that like she wanted to learn from mainland China, so our professors can give you those authentic Chinese medicine knowledge. And our classes are flexible for those who work. So there's daytime classes and evening classes. There are many evening classes and weekday and weekend classes. So you can take part-time or you can take full-time. If you take full-time, then you're going to finish in 3 years. So that's 9 terms. And you have to finish your program in 6 years. So, and then there are clinical training. So you need to get 350, you have to offer 350 treatments. And that means 50 new, they also treat 50 new patients. And that's requirement. And that's our tuition rate, $249 and $498 for clinic, and theory, $249. Total about 51,294, including basic science tuition. And we have a high license exam passing rate. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here as well, studying too. And excellent alumni networking is also another reason, another benefit that I consider important. So to get admissions, to get admitted, you need to submit 2 years of college transcript, and that shows that you took 60 semester units or 90 quarter units, and the minimum GPA should be 2.0 or above, and that your previous school should be accredited institutions or approved foreign university. So these are the documents that you need to submit to get into MSCCM program. So online application, and non-refundable application fee, which is going to be waived for you guys because you attended today's open house. An official transcript in your native language and English, or in English only. And foreign transcript evaluation report is another. Please contact us about evaluation report, but I will talk to you about it a little more in depth about this soon in our next slide. And we'll need a copy of your passport or permanent resident card. And digital photo with a white background, like passport photo. We need this so you can email it to us. So the reason why we need this is because when you join the clinic, you're going to wear a badge, and that shows your face as well. So we need your photo for that. And we need your current resume and 2 letters of recommendation. And the forms are available online. You don't need to have a medical, so they don't have, for those who recommend you, they don't have to have a medical background. So it can be your friends and family or somebody who knows you well. And 500-word statement of purpose. So this is basically like, why do you want to learn TCM? And so the form will be also offered online too. And English evaluation is for students whose native language is not English and prior education was not conducted in English. And if you're an international student, then we'll need your English language test, official report, and 15,000 bank statement and finance certificate, and signed student enrollment and agreement and school performance fact sheet with when you register for classes. This is for everyone. So all documents should be required in English, should be required to be in English and submitted within 2 weeks prior to the start of the term or within 2 weeks of the application, with the exception of the foreign official transcript and its evaluation report, which should be submitted no later than the end of the first semester. So official transcript must be submitted within the original envelopes in which they were sent or emailed from educational institutions to our admissions directly. So you should not, yes, so we want official transcript. And students will not be able to request federal financial aid until all required admission documents are submitted. Yes.
For the overseas students,
Mm-hmm.
if they want to attend Chinese schools.
Mhm.
They have to pass English language test.
Depending on their citizenship, they will need to. So, if you are a local student who has a green card and a citizen, you're a U.S. citizen, then if you submit 500 word statement of purpose according to the rubric that we give, then that's gonna be your admission English evaluation. But if you're a national student, then we'll need your official English test score, like a TOEFL or Duolingo and stuff like that. So for international students, English scores, English evaluation is not required if you have a completed 2-year, 60 semester credits or 90 credit units, undergraduate or graduate level, English-based education in a recognized institutions. So if you took courses taught in English, and you have 60 semesters for that, then you don't need to submit English test score. But for those who did not, then you can submit Duolingo English test, which is online, available 24/7, 90 point or above, TOEFL test 61 or above, and IELTS 6 and CSC 6. If you have foreign transcript, then it should be evaluated by a member of NACES. So we're going to give you the link of this organization. So if you click it, then you're going to see a list of members of those who can evaluate your transcript. And when you request for the evaluation service, you need to ask them to offer 3 services: credential equivalency, and course by course evaluation, and GPA evaluation. So we need all 3. So make sure you request all 3. If you have a Chinese transcript, then this is where you can verify your transcript: www.chsi.com.cn. And it might be helpful to take a photo if you need the foreign transcript to be evaluated. When you register our classes, there will be only one registration form that's going to be for free. So, but then if you want to add and drop after you register to change classes, then you're going to be there will be $50 charge per form. So when you register classes, but actually for the first time student, first semester in the first semester, you're not gonna be charged for the add and drop form. But for your second semester, there's only one registration form you can submit without any charge. So choose your classes carefully. That's why I recommend you talk to academics department and to plan out your class curriculum path. And chemistry, we have a chemistry requirement. If you want to transfer your credits for chemistry, then you need to take all 3 courses. We need all 3 courses to meet our chemistry requirement. So yes, and then this is our links. So all our school information, any forms, is going to be online. So what I recommend is that you click forms. So there's a form section on the top of our website. If you click that, then you're going to see all the forms you will need throughout your for your admissions and throughout your time here at UAWM. And you can enter keywords on the website to find information that you want to find. And definitely check out. If you want to contact, let's say, CCM or admissions, then click contact us page to get information, to get email information. And we listed all our employees and staff members on the contact us page. And uwm.edu, that's our homepage website. You can try classes it's on the first page, English class and Chinese class. And this is books that we use. In Chinese class, Zhongguo Zhen Ju Su is the Chinese book. that you're going to use in Chinese program. And for English program, you're going to use Chinese acupuncture and moxibustion. And Xinong Cheng, he is a famous author of this book. And you're going to, so he was well-known author of Chinese medicine, and our school is actually a heritage site of his legacy in the US. And I'm going to show you pictures later. And the Foundations of Chinese Medicine is a book that will teach you TCM foundation. So you're going to learn in this book, in this class or in this book, you're going to learn how Chinese medicine has a yin and yang and 5 elements, and how these things work, and how each body organs work according to the patterns, according to the principles or foundations that our ancestors or Chinese medicine has offered. And we have mini books. So this book is not required, but then it's a mini book, so it has all the information in a concise manner. So like there are bullet points that so book is long text, but mini books is just simple and concise, so easy to remember and carry. And herb zoo cards, this is actually this flashcards. So this helps students who struggle with memorizing herbal formulas or herbal herbs, basically. So what it shows is there will be like animals that show certain characteristics, and this will help you memorize the herbs better. So you can buy this package at herbzoo.com. We're not affiliated with these books, but we just want to recommend those tools for students so that they can learn better and remember better. And you can find the books at Prime Holly. So this is in Mountain View. You may spend $10 less than Amazon when you buy the books at Prime Holly if you tell them that you're a student of UEWM. And you can purchase your book on Amazon too. So this is our school. This is our Xinong Cheng's Xinong Cheng's grandson, who visited our campus, and we became the heritage site of his legacy. So this is him delivering speech, and this is our clinic. So this is our herbal room. You're going to, when you join the clinic, clinical training, then you're going to spend some time there, like seeing how the herbs look different and smell different. So you're going to experience it as well. After this presentation, if you want, then I can give you a campus tour so you can look around and see. And the last photo is our Tai Chi tournament. So some of our students joined Tai Chi tournament and they won the medal. So our Tai Chi master, Dr. Wang, he's the one who led the team and successfully earned a award. So this is our campus. Our campus is one of the, I would say, compared to other TCM schools, is really one of the most beautiful campus. So we have plenty of parking spots in our classrooms, and we also have a grade hall where we hold most of our events. So on the front side of the building, that door is for school, and on the back side of the building, that's medical center, and most patients walk through that door. And herbal medicine rooms is, like I said, it's great. And this is our clinic. We have many treatment rooms and diagnosis rooms, and that's our reception area where patients wait for their treatment. So Tai Chi, we have a Tai Chi workshop by Dr. Wang. He is the judge of the judges Tai Chi tournament. So he's a master of Tai Chi. So his class is open to public every Tuesday between 6:30 to 7:30. And he's currently teaching at San Jose State University. So he's a very well-known master of Tai Chi master. And he's also invited speaker at Olympic Games in 1988 in Seoul. So I recommend that you take classes. Tai Chi class is actually very therapeutic. It releases muscle tensions, and it also helps you become more flexible. And if you teach patients how to Tai Chi, then insurance covers it too. So acupuncturist it's great to know the Tai Chi, and because it helps patients. So if you you left our hold on, let me see if we have other participants. Okay. So you left your information here, so you don't have your application will be waived. And to apply, you can find application online form on our website. And that's it. And any questions? Let me stop sharing. Let me stop recording.